Welcome to The Hypnotist, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. Brought to you by the hypnotherapist demanded by celebrities, CEOs, and even royalty, Adam Cox. These recordings took place live from Adam's clinic in London's world-famous Harley Street. This podcast features powerful hypnosis, so do not listen while driving or operating machinery. This recording is not suitable for those with epilepsy or severe mental health issues. So, get yourself comfortable and enjoy today's episode of The Hypnotist.
Hi, it's Adam here, and in this episode of The Hypnotist, you'll be listening to a hypnosis session inspired by one of my favorite books and a very powerful concept of almost a fusion of Eastern philosophies of mindfulness, but also this Stoic acceptance of you accept what you can't control and you control what you can control. And this element of, we're only here actually experiencing the world right here now in the present. The book is called The Power of Now. It's by Eckhart Tolle. That's how I pronounce it. It could be Eckhart Tolle. Very profound book. I'd recommend that you read it. Or track down the audiobook version. Very powerful principles. What this hypnosis session does is it takes the essence of the principles in the book, uses the Pareto principle, this 80-20 rule, and says, right, there are certain principles in the book, but if we were to take them in a hypnotic form, using elements of storytelling and direct suggestions, then maybe you can get the same principles in a more efficient way that actually is accepted by your subconscious mind. So keep an open mind when you listen to this. It has various principles about the past, the present, and the future designed to be very empowering. So find a quiet, comfortable place where you won't be disturbed, relax, and enjoy the session. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe in a resource full of calm and relaxation, and as you exhale, allow feelings of tension, stress, or worry to feel like it's leaving your body in your outward breath, enabling you just by breathing in and breathing out to feel calm and more relaxed with every breath. As you breathe in, perhaps you can imagine a glowing bright light that represents all the resources you would need and want most right now. Imagine breathing in that glowing bright light, filling you up with those emotions, those thoughts, those beliefs that would empower you the most right now. And as you exhale, allow the opposite to leave your body. Any limitations, any emotions that no longer serve you, resentment, frustration, anger, or guilt, just allow it to leave your body in that outward breath as a darker color. Feel better the moment it leaves you, and then as you breathe in again that bright, intense light of all the empowering resources you need most right now. I want you to use the power of your imagination to imagine an old-fashioned village. And in that quaint village, surrounded by serene nature, imagine that there lived a wise old woman named Ada. She had read many books, but none had touched her as profoundly as a book called The Power of Now. The villagers often found her sitting by the river, seemingly lost in the world around her, yet deeply anchored in the present. One day, a troubled young man named Eli approached her. "Ada," he implored, "I am tormented by my past and anxious about my future. How is it that you find peace?" Ada smiled gently and invited Eli to sit beside her. "Look at the river," she said. "It flows, not concerned with where it's been or where it's going. It just is." Eli watched the water's graceful dance, calming his racing thoughts. Ada shared with him the lessons she had learned from Tolle's teachings. "The illusion of time," she began, "is like this river. We think of time as moving from past to future, but all we truly have in this moment is the eternal now." She spoke of the pain body, urging Eli to observe his suffering without judgment, to acknowledge it without letting it consume him. "It's like the clouds above," Ada explained. "They may cast shadows, but they do not stop the river from flowing. The ego," she continued, "was like a stubborn rock in the riverbed, around which the water must flow. Your true self is the water, not the rock. Let go of the need for importance and flow with life." As the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky with hues of presence, Ada encouraged Eli to embrace acceptance. "The night comes and we accept it. We do not resist the night. And in the same way, accept the present, whatever it may hold. The observer in you, Ada said, pointing to his heart, is like the fish in the river, unaffected by the water's surface turmoil. Dive deep into the river of now, and you'll find peace. She urged Eli to surrender, to let go of the oars and trust the river's course. The river knows its way to the sea. Trust your life's flow. And lastly, Ada spoke of entitlement. It's not a distant shore to reach, but the water, the flow, the river itself. Be present, and you are enlightened here and now. Eli sat in silence, the river's melody and Ada's words washing over him. As the stars appeared, he felt a shift within, a newfound ability to observe, accept, and be. From that day on, Eli returned to the river each evening, no longer to escape his life, but to live it truly. He had discovered his power of now, and with it, a wellspring of peace and happiness. I want you to use the power of your imagination to imagine that you're standing by the same river, perhaps next to Eli, or in complete solitude just by yourself. Look around at the serene nature and stare into the river, particularly the currents, the ripples on the surface, the motion, the movement. And imagine each moment as a river flowing effortlessly, and allow yourself to be fully immersed in the now, releasing the illusion of time. Scan your body from head to toe and feel the presence of any discomfort, any negative emotions, just like clouds passing by. Acknowledging them without judgment, and then just watch as they drift away. Imagine staring at a big rock in the middle of that fast-moving river, and think of your ego as the rock in that riverbed, around which the water, your true self, flows freely and without resistance. Feel how relaxed you're becoming staring into the river, breathing in and breathing out. And as you breathe in the essence of acceptance, welcoming the present moment as it is, with an open heart and a serene mind. As the observer within you awakens, find yourself detached from those transient thoughts, those fleeting emotions, and give yourself permission to dive deeper into a state of pure being. Breathe in and breathe out. And with every exhale, surrender to the flow of life, trusting in the river's wisdom to guide you towards your destiny. Invite the light of enlightenment into your being, realizing that this illumination is not a distant goal, but the very essence of your present awareness. Imagine walking into the river, refreshing, clean, and allow the river of now to cleanse you of past regrets and future anxieties, renewing you with each breath you take. As you find it within you to embrace the stillness of the observer, finding tranquility in the space between thoughts where true consciousness resides. Surrender to the rhythm of life. And as you surrender to the rhythm of life, feel the power of now pulsating through you, guiding you to a place of peace and happiness within, and feel it expand, that peace and happiness. Maybe it feels like the same bright light you were breathing in before, filling you with a sense of acceptance, giving you fully the power of the present moment. Imagine leaving the river and walking away from the riverbanks, feeling that a shift has happened in you, feeling that you can take wisdom and experiences from the past, but you don't need to live there, to set intentions and plans for the future without living there. That as you breathe in and breathe out, walking away from the riverbank, you realize that the illusion of time is true, and your only reality is the here and now. And as you accept that, take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, feeling completely in the present moment, right here, right now, exactly where you are, as I now count from 1 to 10 to awaken you. You will awaken feeling resourceful, empowered, at peace, with a wonderful sense of living in the moment, the here and the now, starting to count. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake.
Thank you for listening to The Hypnotist with Adam Cox, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. To automatically receive the latest episodes, please subscribe. If you'd like to support the show, please share this episode with just one friend you think it could help. And if this episode helped you, please leave us a 5-star review.